Peace, earth sign. I rushed off fire signs reading, thinking I had a reading, forgetting I had already pre-recorded that reading yesterday. This is an email client. Anyways, this is gonna go for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, as well as North Node. Y'all, my hair is super freaking frizzy, but I'm not gonna do nothing about it because I'm supposed to be going to this water park on this weekend. After this weekend, I'm gonna do something about my hair. Anyways, this is gonna go for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Please take the messages as they resonate. Everything is not gonna resonate with you, and roles can be reversed. So, earth sign, if you guys been having a question lately, and this is like a yes or no question, of course, all right, it was in that, and you guys have been wondering if you were going to get approved for something, if you're making the right choice, should you do this? I see the overall theme for your message today is yes. Let me get my shit together. So yes, and with this yes, I see jumping with joy. But after this, I have composure. So I see that there is some really good news that's getting ready to come your way. That's going to be having you jumping for joy. But the ancestors are wanting you to keep your composure. And with this composure card, it doesn't mean that like something bad's going to happen to follow it. But, you know, sometimes when you're in that exciting, celebrating moment, you end up, you know, telling people your moves or your plans or the things you're working on. And sometimes you tell the wrong people or you regret telling certain individuals. Whatever the case is, I do see that although you're getting accepted, you're getting approved, the ancestors are supporting you, you got this yes. It's going to be important you keep this yes to yourself because everyone's not going to be happy for your happiness. Yeah, they're cutting the grass right now, y'all. Irritating. Okay. So, diving into your reading, earth sign, first card I have coming out is everything's working out just fine. Just because you don't know the outcome or you don't see how things are going to work out, that does not matter. The ancestors have been working behind the scenes in your favor. I see during this Mercury retrograde, you guys are going to be activating your solar plex chakra. You're awakening up some type of willpower in you, and with this willpower, this is going to give you the extra strength you need to get information to receive this outcome of everything working out fine. Now, going back to what I was mentioning before about you guys jumping for joy but needing to keep your composure, there's definitely some energies around you that's trying to steal your ideas or maybe even your success. I was on the phone with one of my spiritual homegirls last night, and she said something that I've never thought about. I don't even know if I should say it because, you know, people, they be idolizing these humans. So, like, you guys are, some people be, like, absolutely in love with these celebrities. But we were talking about Krishan and Tasiki. I know, right? And neither one of us watched the show. We're just talking about the shit that we see, the blogs or whatever, right? And she said something to me last night that had me thinking. She was like, well, what if Tasiki Destiny swap Krishan like Kim Kardashian Destiny swap Paris Hilton? And I'm like, oh, shit. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up in you guys' reading. But, yeah, I'm not even going to touch bases on that because that's irrelevant. But with this card coming out, someone trying to sell your ideas or your success, and the reason why the ancestors are telling you guys to keep your composure right now when it comes to this yes and jumping for joy, it's just giving me, it's reminding me of the conversation I had last night about destiny swapping. Destiny swap is a real thing. I had someone attempt to try to swap my destiny. Didn't work. Anyways, I see that you guys are a pure soul. You guys have good karma. You guys are so pure to the point that sometimes you guys may find yourself being a little gullible or naive. And with being gullible and naive, sometimes you guys aren't able to identify your enemies and who you should be sharing your business with. Next card out is karmics. So karmics, this is talking about third parties, haters, and lessons learned. So you guys got a lot of karmics eyes that's on you right now, waiting for you to possibly even obtain whatever this is that you're jumping for joy about. And it's like they may be waiting on it so they can spiritually attach it or swap destinies with you. I'm not trying to make this reading super spiritual, But the shit is real, man. That's why you gotta stay prayed up. And then you see that narcissist came right out. So outside of this destiny swapping energy, going back to the karmics, and you guys being a little naive and gullible, during this Mercury retrograde, there is some karmics that are coming back around. Someone that's narcissistic, egotistical, and this person's all and this person is also an opportunist. I see it's going to be important that you recognize the energy. We're not just in Mercury retrograde, we're in Saturn retrograde, and we are in the energies for Leo new moon. And because of that, it's going to be important you try not to fall for the love bombs. Someone wants to talk to you. You could be wanting to talk to this person, where if you're the one that's waiting for someone to reach out to you, or vice versa, this person's waiting on you to reach out to them. Whatever the case may be, I see that you cannot believe anything that this person's telling you. This person's full of shit. I'm just going to keep it real with you. And I see that it's a pattern here. So with this pattern, this could definitely be a runner-chaser dynamic. On again, off again. Maybe there's not even an actual commitment here. Maybe you guys are just having meaningless sex with flings and friends with benefits. And someone's hoping that it's going to turn into more, which it's not. I don't mean to say it like that, but how many more times do us women have to warn y'all? Why buy the cow when the milk is free? Anyways, moving on. I see, not moving on, but I see that eventually, even if you do decide to reconcile with this narcissistic individual, something's going to be happening where you're going to have no choice but to cut this person off and separate. So it's kind of like the ancestors is putting the ball in your court. Like, either you are going to do this by your own free will and cut this person off and walk away and go no contact, or you're going to eventually be forced to do it. And usually when you're forced to do something, it's because of something horrible that's going to happen. Not horrible, but like a horrible realization, a horrible confession. Like, you know, the ancestors is just going to keep testing your limits and how much more you're going to take from this person before you finally leave this person in the past. Yeah, you guys are dealing with a master manipulator, and they don't care about you. They don't care. So the long paragraphs, the sob stories, the suicidal threats, whatever it is, they don't care. And it's like, it may be hard to believe that they don't care because of the love bomb. During the love bomb period, they could say, oh, I love you. I've never met somebody like you. We're going to be together. We're this, we're that. Whole time they've been manipulating you to sleep with you. But I'm telling you, half the time, this shit is deeper than just sleeping with somebody. This should be harvesting feminine energy. Or divine masculine energy. I'm not just saying women are the only ones that are a victim to this. But at the end of the day, they're harvesting your energy. And this is why this is going back to someone trying to steal your ideas and success, and you needing to keep your composure when you get this good news. You over here madly in love with this individual, and this motherfucker literally does not care about you. They want to build off you. They don't want to build with you. Give this person $1 million today. You're going to see where they'd rather be. So it's just important you don't put all your eggs in that basket. And it's so crazy I said that, and this narcissistic motherfucker is literally an egg. This egg's a perfect representation, though, because it shows you how fragile they are. Yeah, I see as of right now, the ancestors want you to look beyond the right now. It doesn't matter how it feels. It doesn't matter how it looks. It's time for you guys to get a little bit more focused on your actual future and a man or woman you want to become in the next 5 years. It's time for you guys to open your mind, expand your vision right now, and understand that everything that is happening for necessary reasons. Make sure you're not in this false positivity energy, like, oh, everything's fine, everything's good, because you guys could be suppressing how hurt you really are. You're suppressing how humiliated you could even feel during this situation. It's just this false positivity is giving off false hope and illusions to yourself, and you need to be honest with yourself so you're able to properly heal. Yeah, I see as of right now, the ancestors want you to get a little bit more rooted in self-awareness, becoming a little bit more self-aware, start to have a little bit better self-acceptance for yourself as well. Some of you guys could have been in a relationship that lasted for 10 years, a 10-year cycle. Or you guys were 10 years apart. Something about 10 years here. And then outside of that, I have a very jealous brother. This brother is in a lot of feminine energy. Well, if you're male or female. If this is not a brother, this could be somebody else's brother, a cousin, someone that's like a platonic masculine energy here. Yeah, whoever this jealous brother is, some of you guys are going to have to come into the realization that you're better off without them. Someone's going to have to go no contact. Some of you guys could have already went no contact. Maybe you haven't been talking to your brother, and during this retrograde, you're getting some energy to want to reconcile. But I see backtracking. Like, they're telling you not to backtrack. You'll literally be evolving backwards if you allow this person back in, because they haven't changed. Again, take it how it resonates. Everybody's brother is not going to resonate with this. I see that the ancestors are suggesting you guys have already made a powerful process or powerful progress when it comes to separating yourself from people who cause more harm than good. It definitely wasn't easy, but it was for sure necessary. I have a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius that's also coming out in this reading. Whoever this Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius is, you guys can have some resentment towards this person, or vice versa if this person has resentment towards you. This Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could have been like a bully, like they were like a mean girl or a mean boy. With this resentment, this is ego though, because my resentment and ego card came out back to back. This resentment is destroying you more than it's destroying them. You guys are becoming poisonous with your own anger. And with my ego card, it says the need to control, be right, heard, or validated. Surrender to ego and unnecessary baggage. So some of you guys need to make peace with this air sign. Not suggesting you need to grant this person access or a conversation even needs to happen. But you need to make peace with whoever this air sign is or whoever this jealous brother is. Maybe even a romantic partner. Regardless of who it is, it's time for you guys to make peace with your past and start focusing on allowing your heart to be as light as a feather. There's just like someone refuses to forgive. And then I have anxiety, worry, panic, fear, and a feeling of hopelessness. What is feeding it? Possibly this resentment. Shit, it could be weed. Just being honest. Whatever this energy is, though, I do see Mercury retrogrades bringing back certain situations. Not for you guys to fall victim to them or, you know, overthink about it, but it's so you can finally make peace with your past and accept. Sometimes when people struggle to forgive other people or when people struggle to make peace with their past, it's only because they refuse to accept that situation happened to them. It's fear-based energy. And it's like, once you come into acceptance that this person's really like this situation really did happen to you, but it's okay for you to move on, that's when you're able to forgive people for yourself. I see that rebuilding and starting over is here. So, Earth sign, you guys are in the process of rebuilding your whole entire life. Some of you guys could be going back to church. Some of you guys are creating altars and prayer closets. You know, just creating that sacred place for you to be able to heal and connect with your ancestors or the Most High, the Holy Spirit, whatever it is you pray to. I see in this process of rebuilding and starting over, and not trying to sound repetitive, but you are going to have to learn how to release this resentment, or this resentment is going to turn you bitter. Outside of that, monitoring spirits and the way these cards coming out, someone's misusing their gifts for their position to spy on you. This is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius female. This female is very envious of you. Whatever it is they're trying to monitor, they can't pick it up though. This misuse of gifts or positions, it's like this person's trying to, love spell backwards. So someone trying to put a love spell on you. Keep in mind, love spells doesn't always have to be romantic partners. It's just like these celebrities. I made a post about it the other day, but you wonder why like certain women just idolize the fuck out of like Keke Palmer or Taraji P or even Tiana Taylor or Beyonce. All of them. You wonder why like women will like go to wars because they're under a lust spell. It's literally a lust spell. They all have love spells. Everyone that I just listed. And there's going to be like, no, not Keke Palmer, not Taraji P. That's the love spell. That's why you're so aggravated. The truth irritates you because it distorts the illusion of who you think these people are. But they're actors, they're actresses. And when you get angry at someone's opinion about a stranger who would never acknowledge you, you have to ask yourself, what is controlling me? The love spell. Motherfuckers are, let me not, but again, believe half of what you see and nothing what you hear. It's okay to enjoy people, but when you start to idolize them, you make them your god, okay? And when you're making a mere mortal your god, it's pretty fucking hopeless. And people wonder why their spells don't work, their prayers don't work. There's that. You need to go pray to Beyonce. That's who you made your god. That's who you're the reflection of. You need to, whoever these baddies, these Instagram models, they look at these women like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy an outfit just like that. I'm gonna start wearing wigs just like that. I'm gonna start doing everything that they're doing because I love them so much and I idolize them. You are the reflection of who you worship. And that's why the beauty standards have everybody out here looking fucking identical. Y'all all look alike to me. I don't care. Like, oh, this wavy wig and this curly wig and this wig, y'all all look the same. Y'all look the same. I'm sorry. And it's not just black culture, it's all of them. All the white girls look the same, all the black girls look the same, everybody look the fucking same. Why? Because they're all worshiping the same God. Reflection. My bad. I don't even know how I went off the deep end. But the more you know, the stranger you start to sound, I guess. But love spells backfiring. Someone was misusing their gifts. Someone wanted you to be infatuated with them. Someone wanted you to be enamored with them. And it does not have to be romantic. Your own sister could put a love spell on you. Like, I just love my big sister. She can do no wrong. No, there's nothing. What's the saying? No one can never make me hate her. Yeah, because that's not a fucking love spell. Nothing can make you hate her. That's a spell, love. That's a spell. But I'm sorry. They outnumber me. They outnumber me by the millions. So my little small lives ain't going to get nowhere. That's what you call the fucking Matrix. Anyways, envious here. Someone's envious of what you have. They're envious of your accomplishments. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you could have been close to this fire sign, depending on who this fire sign could have been towards you. And it's like you're going through this period of sadness. But at the same time, you're returning back to who you were meant to be. It's time to leave everybody from the past in the past. You are not crazy. Trust your intuition right now. Again, resentment. This is the second time resentment came out. This resentment is going to turn you cold-hearted. Y'all need to get you some magnesium and some ashwagandha, whatever. Because this resentment is going to turn you bitter. It's going to turn you into the people who hurt you. There's no way around it. That resentment in you is going to age you. It's going to give you crow's feet. It's going to give you gray hair. Carrying resentment and grudge is going to destroy you before it ever destroys the person who hurt you. I see exposure is here. And with this exposure is coming out to confirm whatever it is you've been feeling. Your intuition. Some of you guys had an inner knowing that something wasn't right, odd, or not just adding up. But it's going to get exposed. Yeah. So I do see as of right now, yeah, you guys are returning back to who you're meant to be. Your purpose is also returning. And you have big, happy changes here. You have a life purpose to get to. And I see you guys need to apply more pressure on that. Someone fears is consuming them. And you need to start to ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry for all this burping, y'all. I was fasting for like 5 days. And I kind of broke my fast today, this morning. So less than 4 weeks from now, something's getting ready to unfold right before your eyes. Trust in the promises that were made to you. It will all make sense in the end. With this unfolding, pieces are coming together. Truth and clarity is here. I have all these cards flip out. I see that there's an intense conversation that's going to be had. And during this intense conversation, you guys are going to have a falling out with another individual. Someone that, again, you may have put a lot of faith and hope into this person, but Their core character is getting exposed. I see there's a confirmation here that says it's okay to let this go. Abandonment problems could be due to, let me get my words together. Abandonment problems are causing detachment delays. So at one point in time, you guys could have had an inner knowing or even a desire to cut somebody off, but you didn't have a reason to, or you didn't have no proof or clarity if you should or not. But now you guys are getting all the proof and clarity that you need for this falling out to happen. And the ancestors are telling you it's okay to let this go because, again, you're dealing with some self-hating beings. I see newfound confidence is here. And with this newfound confidence, it goes along with this profound change. Old ways won't open new doors, same with behaviors. So there's a lot of the old version of you you're laying to rest right now, and this is the reason why a cycle is going to be coming into a full completion. You learned all you could learn from this individual, and because of that, it's time to leave. Friends, family, romantic partner, it doesn't matter. All right, let me get this. Yeah, I'll probably do 2 more lives. Well, technically I already did air sign. I'm mad my hair is so freaking frizzy. About to have a whole afro on top. I got good hair though. It's so soft. Anyways, I see a lot of lust here. A lot of lustful connections. Someone was leading with lust. So the situation is going to be over because of lust. With these lustful connections, someone could be a little confused, perplexed, or conflicted about something that has occurred. And this is chaos because of meaningless sex or friends with benefits. Or again, someone thought this lust was going to turn into love, but rarely does it ever do. So something has to come to an end. Yes, someone was leading you on, but they were never going to commit. And if they did commit, they didn't take the commitment serious. And there's just a lot of drama coming behind this, but this drama is going to depend on your reaction and your response. Outside of that, embrace new changes, earth signs. Some of you guys could be getting ready to move. I see a beautiful home here. I see someone trying to attack the things you're trying to manifest, so keep your mood silent. Become slow to anger. Something needs more patience right now. If you feel like you've been excluded out or ghosted from a situation, that's exactly what happened. I also see someone's into some type of voodoo spell work, and again, they're trying to send spells your way. Like I said before, someone was attempting a love spell, but it reversed. So there's also voodoo spell work here. If you want to believe in love spells and spell work and voodoo, hoodoo or not, the shit is real. You're still receiving blessings. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. Someone was definitely abusing your kindness and you were ignoring red flags. The memories you have with someone's fake because they were fake through the whole process. I see that there's some third parties here, some side chicks. Why did I hear retired side chicks? So maybe they were side chicks to other women's boyfriends. And then they probably end up getting a nigga and getting their karma. I don't know, but I heard retired side chicks. Someone's obsessed with you. Someone's obsessed with being on your social media, looking through your pictures. Someone's obsessed with talking about you, even if it's just pure lies. They want to bring your name up. They want other people to bring your name up. They want a reason to talk about you. I'm a Taurus moon, so I already know how that obsession goes. Libra, Gemini are in Aquarius. And then I have success. The outcome is successful. Karmatic success is here. Someone's avoiding how hurt they really are so they're able to properly heal. That goes back to that false positivity I was talking about. I don't know. But outside of avoiding these feelings, the promised land is here. Your intuition's increasing. And again, you guys have so much success here. And this could be the reason why some of your challenges could have felt so intense. I don't know. I'm about to end it though. Alright, to conclude Earth signs reading, burnt bridges. People have burnt their bridges with you for the final time. There's no more crossing this over. You no longer trust these individuals, and it's like at the exact same time of these individuals burning their bridges, you guys ended all self-sabotaging traits. Well, I don't want to say all, but the majority of them, which is the reason why you guys are coming into this profound change. There's no more continuous cycle. There's no more flings. There's no more trauma bonds. There's no more frenemies. There's something here where you're done sabotaging yourself with the company you're choosing to keep. And because of that, like I said before, there's going to be like a small time, a point in time where someone's going to gossip about you. Someone's going to love to bring you up in conversation. Someone's going to love stalking you. But it's going to be short-lived, because eventually it's like everyone's going to end up being so caught up in their own individual lives that they're going to go back to minding their business. So all eyes may be on you right now, Taurus, for the wrong reasons, but it's not going to be like this forever. Yeah, it's not. Something has arrived. The now is here. And as you guys are drawing the line in the sand, this is how your blessings is getting formed right before your eyes. There's a lot of people here who have wishful thinking of reconciling with you, Earth sign. Wishful fucking thinking. I just said I was about to end it, but okay, I'm going to pull a couple more. Yeah, fall from grace. That's why I said at the very same time, or the exact same time of people burning bridges with you, you're also putting an end to sabotaging traits, sabotaging behavior. You may have only been doing some of the shit you were doing because of who you were calling your friends or who you were dating. And it's like, now that you withdrew your energy and you drew the line in the sand, on the other side of the line, there's failure. I shouldn't say failure, but it is failure. Failure to do this. This shit's not going to work. You have to pay the piper. You need to reap what you sow. You failed. This is what failure looks like. This is why witches don't fucking like me, man. Alright, now I really am about to end it. Probably change my goddamn shirt. Alright, to conclude Earth signs reading, forgiveness and understanding. That goes back to that resentment. That resentment, those grudges, whatever it is that you're carrying, that's just aging you. It's aging you. It's making your skin pale. You're getting crow's feet. You're going to have more gray hair. Staying mad and angry for years, it's killing you. You don't need to stay mad at these people to be able to keep your foot on their fucking neck. You need to learn the process of detachment. And it's detaching from anger as well. Avoidance and detachment is two different things. We don't practice avoidance here. We practice detachment. But somebody needs to work on allowing their heart to be as light as a feather, because your own resentment is going to come back around and sabotage you in the long run. It's not going to sabotage them. It's not going to hurt them waking up every day continuing to be mad at them. Of course, it's a journey within itself. It's not a one and done process, but you're going to have to work on releasing this energy. All right. Well, let me pull some of these then, and I'll end it. I need to get me some mousse for this frizzy ass hair. Alright, so grieving. Grievance, of course, part of the process. What the fuck does this card say? Forgiveness. You need to let go of that resentment before you out here looking like an old lady by 40. If you walked around with all the pain people caused you, you might not even make it till 60. Charge that shit to the game, man. And this is coming from someone who have experienced so many different betrayals. That shit made me. But forgiveness is here. There's grieving, but there's also healing. Forgiveness and understanding. What's the bottom of the deck? It's time for you guys to raise your vibration. And what's the bottom of this deck? So you guys can start this new beginning. No pain, no gain, man. No pain, no gain. Anyways, Earth sign, this concludes your reading. Please like, share, comment, or follow. Until the next time, guys. Peace.